Yeah, it's the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's Donkey of the Day today?
That Pusha and Jay so good, man. Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, April 6th goes to Tennessee lawmakers in Oklahoma. Okay, see, while we sit around and discuss everything these celebrities are doing, there are lawmakers who are attempting to pass laws that will continue to make this country that we live in more goofy than it already is. All right, this is why I complain so much. All right, this is why I sound like Rafiki in The Lion King. Okay, I scratch my head and I look at what y'all be outraged about, and I be like, huh? That right there can't be generating that much outrage, can it? I be thinking, no, I be knowing you only care because it's the social media topic of the day and there's some celebrity attached to it, okay? A whole bunch of insincere moralizing y'all be doing over celebrity nonsense. Don't get me wrong, okay? Y'all know I love me a good kiki, okay? What is the tea? Even though I haven't drunk tea in the morning in a minute, okay? I'll be on these Carvinas, but all I'm trying to tell y'all is, while we on social media engaging in nothingness, it's real life things going on in the world, okay? Things that truly will impact us. Now, the reason Tennessee lawmakers and Oklahoma lawmakers are getting the biggest hee-haw this morning because of these bills, I would say they are trying to pass. One has already actually passed, but let's start in Tennessee. Okay, a bill sponsored by Representative Tim Leatherwood, a bill that would eliminate age requirements for marriage. I can't make this kind of stuff up. Let's go to WKRN News 2 for the report, please.
It's a common law marriage bill that's raising some questions. Here's how the bill sponsor describes a law being considered that would add a new marriage option for Tennesseans. But missing from the bill are age requirements, opening the door for possible child marriages, something the bill sponsor,
there is not an explicit age limit,
acknowledged during a Children and Family Affairs subcommittee multiple times.
So what in your legislation would stop a 16-year-old from going down with someone else to the courthouse and getting this done, since there's no age restrictions within your law?
I think it would be construed that minors would not be able to enter into this.
So we're going to take the assumption that they would not include minors in this.
Well, everything on every bill up here, there's a bit of an assumption because we never know what court will say what on anything.
Representative Mike Stewart, a Democrat who sits on the subcommittee the bill passed out of, says he doesn't understand the motivation. He adds it could open up the possibility to cover up child sex abuse.
It should not be there as basically a get-out-of-jail-free card for people who are basically committing statutory rape.
There are men in jail right now for statutory rape saying to themselves, can I please be released and relocated to Tennessee? This bill better not pass. Y'all need to know every sick fornication under the consent of the king that voted for this. Okay, it's like, what are we doing? What year are some of these lawmakers trying to take us back to? How you going to vote on a bill that would establish common law marriage in the state of Tennessee but would not set a minimum age requirement? If this doesn't open the door for statutory rape and child sex abuse, I don't know what does. What message is this sending to people, okay? Tennessee lawmakers out here pushing P, and by P, I mean pedophilia. But not to be outdone, okay? Lawmakers in Oklahoma are trying to pass this bill sponsored by Representative Jim Olson. This bill in Oklahoma, which has already been approved by the House, this bill is to make abortion illegal. I said the Oklahoma House has given final legislative approval to a bill that would make performing an abortion a felony. Let's go to Oklahoma News 4 for the report, please.
The ACLU of Oklahoma says this one is unconstitutional, and they're looking into legal action.
Oklahoma lawmakers just slapped every woman in Oklahoma in the face in front of the whole country, and I don't see the outrage. Okay, the governor of Oklahoma said he will sign any anti-abortion bill that comes across his desk. Under the bill, a person convicted of performing an abortion would face up to 10 years in prison and a $100,000 fine. That's not nuts to nobody. Okay, don't think this is just going to be something in Oklahoma. Okay, there was an article in the Atlantic yesterday titled, Roe versus Wade may not stand for much longer, because in June, the Supreme Court of the United States is expected to issue a ruling that could decide the future of Roe versus Wade. Okay, you know what Roe versus Wade is, right? That's the 1973 decision that established the legal right to an abortion. And if some predictions prove correct, the conservative majority in the Supreme Court, is likely to uphold the law, thereby weakening Roe's protections or overruling them entirely. This is why the appointment of Sister Ketanji Brown Jackson is historic, But let's just be realistic. It's still a 6-3 conservative majority in the Supreme Court. If Democrats really want to preserve democracy, if they really want to uphold laws like Roe versus Wade, then expand the court and add 3 Ketanji Brown Jacksons. If not, not only will the legal right to abortions be gone, so will our voting rights. Those are almost gone. Okay, 19 states enacted voting restrictions in 2021. John Lewis Voting Rights Act not happening. Okay, listen, man, once again, it's real things going on in the world, real things that really impact us, okay? I don't want to hear any conversations about protecting any women if y'all not raising hell about what's going on in Oklahoma or when the future of Roe versus Wade is in jeopardy, okay? Y'all better wake the F up, all right? Once again, that insincere moralizing, when y'all pretend to care about certain topics and things, okay? Y'all only seem to care when it's a celebrity attached, those things, okay? And I think y'all care more about slandering a celebrity than y'all do about the actual issue. But now that y'all have the information, let's see how much you care. Please let Remy Ma give Tennessee and Oklahoma lawmakers the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
All right. Well,
Look
thank
alive.
you for that donkey
Look
today.
alive. Look alive, people.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.